Hey guys. Okay, why do I have my parchment out? I don't need it. I have this. I have a silicone pad for my cookies. Okay, this is soft chocolate chip cookies. So let's preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Microwave the butter. I don't need to do that. Okay. Yeah, this butter is pretty much melted, so without being in liquid form, which is what it says. And that's true, because what you want to be able to do is cream the butter and sugars. So, it was one of the first baking methods that my mother taught me was the creaming method. So, doing this, in particular, making chocolate chip cookies, for me is spending time with my mother. And I need to put my uh-oh. I knocked it on the floor. Just the recipe. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna grab my, oh, it's down here. My good spatula, my scraping spatula. Here it is. Oh, here it is. Here. Put that right there. Okay. Now we're gonna cream. I have a feeling. Stand mixer, I like to just beat the butter with the sugars until creamy. Yep, add the vanilla, the egg. Okay. So we need butter, 1/2 cup of white sugar. I do not need this sugar. I only bought extra sugar just because. I need a 1/2 cup. Baking is precise. It's not like cooking where you can kind of wing it. You have to actually be precise with baking. Your measurements have to be precise. Because believe it or not, baking is science. So I'm trying to make sure that I get this full. There we go. Okay, that's 1/2 cup. 2 1/4 cups is 1/2 cup. Okay, now how much brown sugar? 1/4 cup. Brown sugar, you have to kind of pack it into the, it always says lightly packed, but you have to pack it in to make sure there's no air holes so you actually get the amount. I noticed they're using less brown sugar in this recipe. And it could be that that's the secret to making them. Okay, now we put this in here. You turn that to lock. You drop that down. That over. And turn it up a little bit. I have to show you the boiling. My mother used to do this part with a fork. Let me show you. This, I can drop it down. There we go. Is creamed. Okay? Oops. It's fluffy, it's lighter in color, it's creamed. Okay, then we're going to add the eggs. I need to go grab eggs, don't I? One egg. One egg. But you only beat the egg for a second or two because you don't want it too incorporated. I mean, you want it incorporated, but you don't want it to make things stuffed. So I'm gonna drop that. Give that a quick heat. Just until the egg disappears. Okay. The egg is pretty well disappeared. Now the vanilla. Vanilla is how much? Wait, vanilla is how much? It's a whole teaspoon. Okay. Whoa, that's probably a tablespoon. That's okay. I like vanilla. Give that a quick heat. Okay. Okay. Now incorporate the flour, the baking soda, and salt, and mix them up. Okay. You definitely need salt. Again, I don't measure salt. Flour, flour, flour. And you know what? I took out my sugars and didn't take out my flour. That's kind of funny. But we'll correct that error. We will. Unlike poor Margaret, forgot to put the flour in her recipe altogether, I will take out my flour. Because cookies do require flour. Watching the Great British Bake Off, and poor Margaret forgot to put the flour in her recipe. How you forget to put flour in the recipe? Flour, 1.5. Okay. 1. And 2 of these, because this is a quarter. 1. 2. And how long it's been since I've done this. Now I could have used my butter flavored shortening, but I didn't really want to mess with it. Now, how much baking soda? 1/2 teaspoon. Okay. Ow. Is this half? Yes, 1/2 teaspoon. I have got to have a better way to do this. Anyway. I'm going to turn it on slowly because I don't want to throw flour all over the place. I'm going to make this a dough. It's so good. It's a dough, but it's drier than what I'm used to working with for cookies, although maybe not. Now I need to obviously put my chocolate chips in, otherwise it's just a sweet cookie. The sweet brown sugar cookie. This is a small bag, so I do the whole bag. little. Okay, we have achieved a cookie. Alrighty guys, we've achieved a cookie in 10 minutes. So unplug this, put this away so that I have room for my other job. This thing weighs nothing. It weighs half of what my other one made. Okay, now over here, we're gonna put the cookies on the cookie plate. We're gonna make cookies. I'm using the little things to know where to put the cookies. I actually have a couple of these Silpats. I'm gonna grab the other one. Oh dear. My hair is in my cookie. There we go. I think I got it out. The oven has preheated. Chocolate chips is the other one's dead for some reason. And the reason I'm making sloppy joes was because that's why I made these. So I'm gonna not make you watch me do both pans, but you get the idea at any rate of what I'm doing here. Like I said, I feel like I'm working with my mom because this was something she made all the time. That's gonna be gooey. Until her arthritis got too bad, and even then, at first she would have Dad, stir the batter at the end because chocolate chip cookie dough is heavy dough, not something you make without a mixer, which is why I had to wait until I got my new mixer to make it. And there we go. They're each on the thing. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16 cookies. And a few chocolate chips, which I'll put on top of a couple of cookies. That one needs a little more dough, so we'll put that there. I'm just putting the chocolate chips on top that were left in the bottom of the bowl. This actually mixed really well. I'm happy with this mixer. More than happy with this mixer. So, and they will go in the oven for how long? Nine to 11 minutes. I'm going to check these at 10. If you know your oven, you know your oven. Timer on. There. And that is chocolate chip cookies and a dead battery. So, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm going to go edit you so you can enjoy this. And I can enjoy it later because I know I will. Bye, guys!